When you go back home, as you were saying, when you go back home, you're going to give some people instructions. When you go back home, I suggest that you terminate the contract of this FDA. I suggest you terminate the contract. And I'll explain to you why I'm saying so. I'm saying the same to you, sir. I suggest when you leave here, terminate that contract. Do a follow-up so that in the next 2 weeks we get an indication. I don't think we're asking you. We are telling you to cancel it. So I think, Chair, through your office, if you could follow it up in 2 weeks in terms of, because there is no legal impediment according to what I'm hearing, so we shouldn't be debating it.
Thanks, Chairperson. After sending this letter, there were a number of things that came to our attention. What we have done as legal services is we have procured the services of legal firm to look into this matter so that they can give us an advice as to how must we handle this, considering the fact that once you've issued a letter of award, it somehow constitutes what we call an administrative action. But be that as it may, based on the information that we've got, we think that we've got a very good crowd of approaching the court to make sure that this award is set aside. So we have already engaged with a legal firm. They have promised that they're going to give us an opinion tomorrow, probably maybe by next week. We will be starting with the issuing of the application.
Okay. Lastly, CEO of SITA. I think, as Comrade Vincent said, for you and also for the commissioner, but on this contract that you have awarded but have not yet, on the tender that you have awarded but have not yet contracted, I would have imagined that you should take a proactive stance. Write a letter to that gentleman and tell him that we're revoking the award because of what has come to light. I don't understand why you are so cautious. Okay, maybe it's the harassment, but I'm sure after today you should be a bit more robust than to be tentative. Okay, you have awarded them, but now information has come to light that there were irregularities that led to the award. So you should write to them and say, you may find that that man will actually not contest. He will say, okay, it's fine, we'll walk away and look for other contracts. So you are wasting money on legal opinions when there is so far no need in terms of them saying they are contesting. Because you have a person who confessed and you say he was at the center of the process. So what else do you need? So you need to go there, you need to go back and basically ensure that this thing is stopped. And just as we're fighting CPS in SASSA, I think we have our own CPS in the SAPS called FDI. I think it's an entity that National Treasury, the issue of blacklisting, that process, I think let's talk to it on Tuesday. What is the process? And where does FDA fit in this process in relation to all the rigmarole that they've been doing with the police and SITA?